Hello everyone, I am Vijay Thapa and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new episode of our tutorial series on food order website with PHP and MySQL. And today we'll work on displaying the foods based on search keyword as well as foods based on selected category. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our tutorial. So let's go to our code view. So here is our code view. So let's go to our Visual Studio Code and let's go to our home page, which is index.php. So this is our home page, index.php, and we will work on displaying the foods based on search. So let's go to home page, and in our home page we need to go to our source section. So here is our source section, and whenever we type any keyword, so our input type is search and name is search, and whenever we submit the form, we need to give the link. So whenever food is searched, we will go to minimize this. Whenever we search the food based on keyword, we will go to food that search, and we will display the food based on that search in food search page. Okay, so let's give the proper URL. So here I'll remove it, open PHP, and then echo site URL, and then here I will give the page name, which is food dash search dot php, and let's save it by pressing Ctrl and S, and let's go back to browser, and I will refresh the page, and I will type something and click on search, and we are successfully going on food-search.php page. So here in this page we will get the search keyword and display the food based on that search keyword. Okay, so let's go back to our code, and here now I will close categories as well as foods, and we are passing the search keyword to our food-search.php page. So I will open food-search.php, and here we need to get the food. So before food menu box, here we will get the keyword of the food or search keyword. We will get anything that is typed in this text box. We will be getting this text in our food search.php page. Okay, so go to food-search.php, and here I will open PHP and then close the PHP just after h2 tag here, and here we will get the search keyword. So I will call it a variable called search is equals to and $_post, and here we are passing the value with post method. So if you go to index.php, here our method is post, so we are passing value with post method, and our input type name is search, so we'll get that value. So type post is equals to search, and then we will display the food based on this search value. Okay, so I'll just push them inside. For that we need to create SQL query to get food based on search keyword. Okay, so let's get a SQL variable is equals to select all from tbl underscore food, where we will search the keyword in different columns, like this is food, where this is table food, right? So this is table food, so we will search food based on title and description. Okay, so where title like and single quote percentage, here we will pass $search variable. Okay, so here or description like percentage dollar search. Okay, so what this query will do is this will try to find the food based on this search keyword, and this search will try to match on either title or on description. Okay, so if you want to know more about SQL queries and databases, then I have a course for beginners. I'll put the link in the description, and the course is free. You can access that course and learn more about databases and SQL query, so it will be more helpful for you in the future. So I would recommend you to check that course as well. Just know or just understand some of the basic SQL queries in relational database. Okay, so we are using like keyword and or. Okay, so this is the SQL query, and then we need to execute the query. So execute the query. So to execute the query, we will use create a $raise variable is equals to MySQL underscore query, and here we need to pass $connection and then $SQL. That's it. And then we need to check whether food is available or not. For that, we will count rows. So count rows $count is equals to MySQL underscore num underscore rows, and here we'll pass $raise, and then check whether food available or not. So if $count is greater than 0, then food available, else food not available, AVAIL, food not available. When food is not available, we will just display the message. So echo sorry, not echo inside, we have already added the echo outside. So here I'll just create div and then div close, and here I'll add class is equals to error food not found. That's it. And when food is available, we will use while loop to display all the foods. So while, here I will create $row, Control Z, not that, $row is equals to MySQL underscore fetch underscore assoc, and here we'll pass $raise. So this function will get all the value from database in array format. Okay, so here we need to get the values or get the details. For that, I will create $id is equals to $row, and then id, and then $title, title is equals to $row, and then title, and then $price is equals to $row, and then price, price, and then $description, SCRIPTION, then description is equals to $row, and then here I will say $description. That's it. And then we also need image name, image underscore name is equals to $row, and then image underscore name. That's it. Now I'll break the PHP. I'll break the PHP here and open the PHP again, and between this PHP we'll display the details in HTML tag. Okay, for that I will just use one of these. So I will copy one of the food menu box div, just copy one of these, and I'll paste it here, and I will indent them properly. So I'll use tab to indent, push them inside, all of them here, and then I can remove all of these divisions. So go down up to the clear fix, here, and remove everything. Okay, and then we will display this from inside our while loop and get all the food based on the search keyword. Okay, so here I will display the title. So PHP echo dollar title, and then we'll display price PHP echo dollar price, and then we'll display description. So I will remove this and PHP echo dollar description. That's it. And then for image, we will check whether image name is available or not, and then we will display the image. Okay, so for that I will open PHP, close PHP, and here I will check whether image name is available or not. So if $image name is equals to blank, that means image not available, else image available, LABLE available. And here when image is available, we'll display the image. When image is not available, we'll display message. Okay, so echo, and here I will create a div with div. I'll create a div div, and I'll give a class is equals to error, and I'll give it as image not available. And when image is available, we'll display the image. For that I will close PHP, open PHP, and between this PHP tag I will display the image. So I'll just cut this image tag and I will paste it here, Control V, and here I will give the proper image URL. So PHP echo site URL, and then I will go to images/food, and then we'll give PHP echo image name $image name. That's it. Now let's save it and let's go back to our browser and let's try. So here I'll refresh the home page, and here I will add here I will type something like let's see our menu. So we have 4 different foods. So I will type one, like I will call it Sadeko Momo. Let's search for Sadeko Momo, and here we can see our food Sadeko Momo, what we search for, but we have error description in undefined index. Let's go back and description DESCRIPTION echo, and here DESC. Okay, here this is not dollar, this is without dollar. So go back, refresh, continue. So here we have Sadeko Momo, and here instead of just this plain text, let's display the search keyword. Okay, so let's go back and let's go back to food search. Here food search, here we have the search keyword and we need to display this keyword here. So what we can do is I will open PHP, close PHP, and here I will get this search keyword. So here I will get this the search keyword. So I'll just cut it from here, Control X, and I will paste it here, Control and V. So we are getting the search keyword at the top, and we are creating the SQL query down here, so that we are getting at the top so that we can display in our title here. Okay, so here instead of just this static value, we will display echo dollar search. Okay, so that's it. So hope you guys understood. What I just did is we just obtained the value from the source form from home page, and I obtained the value in food source page at the top, and I have displayed that same input keyword in title, as well as instead of getting 2 times, I just use this source value of in our SQL query. Okay, so that's it. If you are confused, then please let me know in the comment. I will reply as soon as possible, and I will try to make you understand. Okay, so let's save it, go back to our browser, and let's test this. So I will go to home page, and now I will search for, let's say, best burger or burger with ham. Let's search for burger with ham. Okay, burger with burger, burger with ham, and here it displays foods on your search burger with ham, and here we can see the food. Okay, so we have successfully added the search functionality in our home page. Now let's add the search functionality in our foods page as well. Okay, so we have in foods page, we also have a search place. So let's add this search functionality here as well, because when we click on search, it does not work right now. It does not work. So what we need to do is we just need to give the link, and it will work perfectly. Okay, so let's go to our foods page, and in our search box here we just need to give the link to our search page. Okay, so PHP echo site URL, and here we need to go to what is the name, so food dash search dot php. Okay, and the name for input type is search, same as our homepage search, so it will work perfectly. So let's save, go back to our foods page. I will refresh the foods page, and I will search for one of these. So let's say search for pizza with chicken. Okay, so I'll search for pizza with chicken, and we are on foods.php, not on homepage. Okay, I'll click on search. So here you can see pizza with chicken. So that means our search functionality works perfectly on both home as well as foods. Okay, so now let's work on displaying the foods based on category selected. Okay, so these are categories like pizza, burger, and momo are categories. So whenever we select one of these, then the food based on those categories should be displayed in our next page. Okay, so let's work on that. So I'll go to our code view, and here is our code view. So I'll minimize foods, and I will also close food search, and now we need to work on home page. So let's go to home page, index.php. Let's go to categories. So where is our categories? Is this our category? So this is our category. So here, because we have displayed all the categories from database, so this is if, while, and here is our image name, here is our category title, category image, and category title. So all of these are category details. Now what we need to do is we need to give the link to display the foods based on category, and for that we have created category foods page. So we need to go to that page. So let's give a link. So here I will remove it, and PHP echo site URL, and we need to go to category dash foods dot page. Okay, so category dash foods dot php, and let's save it, go back to our browser. I'll refresh home page, and I'll click on one of these category, and now we can go to our category page. So this is our not category page, this is our page where we will be displaying foods based on category selected. Okay, so here we will display the name of selected category, and here we will display the food based on that category selected. Okay, so let's go back to our browser. We have successfully linked our category foods page with our category image. Now we need to work on category foods. So I'll open category dash foods page, and here we need to create SQL query. But before that, we need to find out that which image is or which category is selected. For that, we need to pass category ID of selected image. Okay, so let's go back, and in index.php, here along with the URL we need to pass the value like question mark what, and here we'll pass category underscore ID is equals to, and then PHP, and here we will echo the ID. So this is ID. So since we are getting all the details of category, so this is category ID. So here we'll pass echo $ID. Okay, so let's save it and go back to our browser, and I'll refresh the browser. And when I hover over any of these images, we can see the category ID at the bottom. So if I hover over any of the images, I can see the category ID. So we are passing the category ID successfully. So whenever I click on any of this category, here also you can see the category ID value. So here we need to get the category ID, and based on that ID we will display the food menu as well as display the name of the title or name of the category. Okay, so let's go back. Now we have passed the ID from index.php. Now we need to go to category foods and display the category ID here. Okay, so at the top after menu here, what I will do is I will open PHP and check whether ID is passed or not. So check whether ID is passed or not, and if ID is passed, so if is set $_get, since we are passing the value through URL, it is a get method, and category ID. Okay, so our variable name is category underscore ID. If is set category and underscore ID, that means category or category ID is set, and get the category and get the ID. So I'll get the ID category underscore ID is equals to $_get category underscore ID. If ID is not passed, then we will category not passed, then we will redirect to home page. Okay, so header and then location and concatenate site URL. Okay, so that's it. So this will take us to home page. Okay, so let's save it, go back to our browser, and let's check. So when category is available, then we need to process everything and display the foods based on category. But when category is not passed, like sometimes some user may try to hack and may not pass category ID, then it will redirect us to home page. Okay, so that's it. We have successfully added the validation. Now what we need to do is first we need to get the category title here. Category get let's say get the category title based on category ID. Okay, for that we will create SQL query $SQL is equals to select. We only need to get the title, so I will only select the title. So select title column. So this is a column name, so we are getting TBL category, we are getting the title only. So for now instead of and right now instead of asterisk sign, I am giving a specific column name because it is faster than getting all the details, and I know I only need title, so that's why I am selecting the specific column. And select title from TBL underscore category where id is equals to dollar category id. Okay, so this SQL query will give the title of our selected category. Okay, so then we need to execute the query. So execute execute the query, and here what I will do is $res is equals to MySQLi underscore query, and here we need to pass dollar connection and $res, and then we need to get the value from database. So get the value from database. So I will get $row is equals to MySQLi underscore fetch underscore sock, and here I'll pass $res. That's it. And what I need is get the title. Okay, title, and here I will pass dollar title, or I will call dollar category underscore title is equals to $row, and here we need to pass database column name, which is title. So that's it. Let's save it, and now we can let's save it. Oops, here I forgot to, here I need to pass $SQL, not res SQL. Okay, so that's it. Sometimes we make silly mistakes. And then we obtain and here we get the category title. Now we can display this category title. Okay, so we will display this category title here. So instead of this dummy data, I will display the category title PHP echo dollar category title. Okay, so that's it. Let's save it, go back to browser, and let's refresh, and here you can see the name of our category. We have not yet worked on displaying the food based on selected category, but we have displayed the name of category. Okay, so if I go to home and if I select burger, then this will say burger. If I go to home and if I select momo, and it will say momo. Okay, so now let's work on displaying the food items based on selected category. Okay, so for that we need to go below, and here before food menu box, after the title food menu, here we will create another PHP, and here we will create another SQL query, create SQL query to get food based on selected category. Okay, so here I'll create $SQL2 is equals to select all from tbl underscore food, and we need to use where keyword, where category underscore id. So this is the category id inside tbl food. So if you go to our tbl food database, so this is our tbl food, and we have a column name called category id. So we are getting the value or getting the foods based on this category. Okay, so if category id is equal not single equal to only, so is equals to dollar category id, and this category id is obtained from our home page, right? So here we have obtained the category id which was passed from our category section of our home page. So we passed the category id from here, and we passed the category id from here, and we obtained at the top, and at the top here we obtained or we got the category id, and we are using this category id in our second SQL query. So we are using that category id in second SQL. Okay, so if you have any confusion, then comment below. Okay, I will reply you as soon as possible and explain you. And then we need to execute execute the query. So $raise2 is equals to MySQLi underscore query, and here we need to pass $connection and then we need to pass $SQL2. SQL2, that's it. And after that we need to count the rows, so count the rows. So $count, let's say 2 is equals to mysqli underscore num underscore rows, here $raise2, and then check whether food is available or not. So if $count2 is greater than 0, then food is available, else food not available. And when food is not available, we'll display the message. So echo, I will create a div and then end the div, and inside this I will create a class is equals to error, and here I will call it as food not available. Okay, that's it. And when food is available, we will use while keyword or while loop to get all the food, and I will create $row to get all the value from database. So mysqli underscore fetch under sook, so this will get all the data or all the food from database in a row format. So here we need to pass $raise2. okay, and here also we need to create $row2 and not rows, row2, and then we need to get title, price, description, and image name for our food. So let's get $title is equals to $row2, and then this is title, and let's get price, price is equals to $row2, and then price, and then we need to get $escription is equals to $row2 description, escription description, and then we need to get $image name, image underscore name is equals to $row2, and then image name, image underscore name. So that's it. Now we need to display all of these details in HTML format. So for that I have ended the PHP and again open the PHP, and between this I will add the HTML to display all of this data. Okay, so for that what I will do is I will copy one of this food menu box, copy and then paste between this PHP and indent it properly. So push it inside, and then we can remove all of this food menu box below PHP. Okay, so I'll remove all of this, go down, select all, and before clear fix delete. Okay, so that's it. So we have only one HTML tag, but we are using while loop, so we'll display all the food from database. Okay, so first I will display the title, PHP echo $title, and then let's display price. So I will delete the numerical value, and then here echo $price, and then we need to display description here. So I'll delete the description, PHP echo $description. That's it. And for image we need to check whether image is available or not, and display the image only when image is available. Okay, so I'll open PHP, and then here I will check if $image name is equals to blank, then image not available, else image available. When image is not available, then we will display the message. So echo, and here I will create a div and close the div, div and give the class as class is equals to error, and let's say image not available, available. When image is available, we will display the image. For that, let's end the page, open PHP, end PHP, open PHP, and then I will just cut this image tag from here and paste it here. Okay, so I'll paste it here, and let's give the proper image URL PHP, and then echo site URL, and then here we need to here we need to go inside images slash food slash, and then here we need to display image name. Okay, echo dollar image name. That's it. Let's save it by pressing Ctrl and S. Let's go back to our browser and let's refresh our category foods page, and here now you can see the food based on our selected category, which is pizza, and we can see smoky BBQ pizza and mixed pizza. So let's go to home page. Now this time I'll select burger, and you can see food based on selected category, which is burger. Again I will select another one, pizza. Let's select momo, and here you can see dumpling and momo. So that's it guys, we have successfully displayed the food based on selected category as well. Now we need to add this link in our categories page as well. So categories page has a lot of category, we just need to add the link and it will work perfectly. Okay, so let's go back and let's open our categories page. Where is our categories page? Open categories page, and at the top or in box here inside the while loop in anchor tag ahref, here we need to add the URL. So PHP, so let's just copy from previous or index page. So I'll go to index page and copy the URL. So let's go to index page. Where is our, so here is our URL, so I'll just copy it, copy up to here, and go to categories page and paste it here. I'll remove this PHP, and in ahref I'll paste it here, and let's save it. This is same because we go to the same page, and this variable name is $id and this variable name is $id, so everything is same, so that's why it will work perfectly. So let's go back to our browser, let's refresh it, and if I hover over the food category, you can see the ID at the bottom. So if I select one of this, and it works perfectly, and categories, and when I select this one, we have no food not available. Okay, so that's it guys, we have successfully added the functionality to source the food as well as display the food based on selected category. And in the next episode we will work on ordering the food from front end and managing the food from back end. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any confusion till now, then please comment below. I will try to reply as soon as possible. So I will see you on next episode. Till then, stay safe, take care, see you soon, bye bye.